world, really. Steffen is so good. Syrup's also really good. Can't wait to see both of them play right now. Yeah, starting us off, Jakal versus Steffen. Quite the set to start off this top 8.
For sure. We're going to be going right to small battlefield here, and we're going to see exactly how this starts off. Not too surprised to see Jakal kind of get things started here. A nice 47% to get going, too.
Yeah, and I like that Jakal is kind of already in Steffen's face, you know, despite kind of Steve, that kind of character that just force you to stay back, like, keep you away from it at all times. The fact that Jakal's going in, you know, showing that he's not scared at all to just put on so much pressure. I mean, that's gotten him a lot of percent and has him in the lead right now, 101% to start off.
Well, I mean, Wolf's been one of those characters that's always been solid since day one. I still firmly believe is a very solid answer to the Steve problem, quotation marks, and honestly just the DLC 2 problem. Wolf does really solid against all of them. I think the worst he might do is against, like, maybe Min, maybe Steve, I don't know. But, like, it's not even that bad. Like, it's still incredibly doable.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And right now, Jakal is making the doable look very, very, I don't want to say easy, but like he's in a solid and comfortable lead right now. As Steffen tries to come back on the stage with the minecart, gets hit with a backer, and good stuff from Jakal to keep stage control right now and has Steffen in disadvantage. But we all know Steve is just able to come back on the stage, regain everything that he lost, and just ultimately dominate you.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay, gotta go for the dash attack there. And man, Steffen had no resources whatsoever. Goes for the forward throw. Could be a tough spot here. Has to do the early side B just because of that stone block. Got a little worried about the wall coming up. And okay, I think maybe they started with some recovery, just ended up hitting the blast. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll answer back with a dash attack.
Yeah, back to square one. Both players down a stock, however, but right now, I mean, if you're Steffen, considering the start that you had to the set, I feel like having Jakal at 0% on starting the second stock, and right now gaining the lead with that up tilt, so devastating, 70% already starting off that second stock. Crazy stuff from Steffen right now. Has to block. I love the block placement right there from Steffen, just to force Jakal to maybe change up his recovery. And, you know, Wolf already has a very linear recovery, so forcing them to, like, change up how they recover is a very good tactic.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a tough spot there, but all right, goes for that dash attack there. No punish. Looking for that up tilt to try and get a whole bunch of damage out of it as well, but yeah, just trying to battle his way in here, trying to fight back from this deficit. Oh, okay, gets an aerial out before the grab, but then needs some minecart anyway.
Yeah, and this is the problem when you give Steve enough space and time to just get all their materials. This is where Jakal and a lot of people really just struggle, is when they get all their materials, they're able to play their game. When you let Steve play their game, it's just very difficult to come back and approach, but Jakal can still make this happen. Wolf can kill pretty early, especially on a small stage, like small battlefield.
Okay, I like that. Utilizing the reflector quite a bit already here. You know, getting that anvil in, hitting the minecart back too. I mean, neither of them really interacted with Steffen at all after he reflected him, but still just kind of put that reflector out there, just kind of letting him know, hey, like, you kind of have to be careful. You can't just be throwing this stuff out. But we do see an up throw, taking out that second stock here, but we got the diamond axe. Oh, actually ended up with a misinput. It dropped the combo entirely.
Unfortunate. That would have been devastating percentage and would have put Jakal in much worse of a position than he already is right now. Gets that back air, takes Steffen's second stock, albeit right now at a solid deficit.
Okay. Goes for the up throw forward air. Just going for something quick, clean, and effective. And again, look at these low resources here. Only having a block of dirt and a block of wood. Does have some backup diamond here, but no anvil, no minecart gonna be coming out here. Jakal could certainly clean this up. He's just gotta do his job and get the stock out of here.
Yeah, I mean, Steffen's doing very, very well, trying to avoid Jakal at all times, you know, despite having not many material right now, and of course wasting that iron block, which could have been very, very good, but doesn't even have gold either. So this is very tough for Steffen as he just mines his way through.
And you know, that's a little unfortunate, but I think it's not even a bad thing here for Jakal to just kind of dial it back after he started mining. Like, look, he's going to get his resources one way or another instead of just forcing your way in and eating a minecart.
Yeah, that's what Rage is going to do,
Yeah, you could have just danced around a little bit more, but it is what it is. Again, Steffen's not a bad player at all. Like, he's going to know the right spots to start throwing some things out. And Jakal, I think, was just a little too close into that burst zone to be able to really react.
Yeah, and again, like, in that position, like, as Jakal, of course, you know, staying back is honestly the right decision, because once Steffen starts to mine, has that wall up, it's very like you really just cannot approach because they can get a forward smash through that wall and all that stuff, and you're just gonna eat up so much percent, even die for it.
What a great song. I'm not even kidding. I actually love this song.
It is so good. But right now, yeah, Jakal with a solid lead. Steffen answering back. This has been really back and forth between both of these players. Jakal getting that backer and knocks that stock off super early, not even 20 seconds into the match. And Jakal right now with a good amount of momentum going into this game. As
Well,
he
it's
takes
also
the lead.
that skin switch, too. I mean, he went from the black and red to the bright pink here.
Solid combo right there from Steffen just to get Jakal up to kill percent.
All right. There we go. A couple of forward airs again. He's been doing really great on actually just confirming anything out of forward air or into forward air. That move is actually pretty ridiculous, but doing a
Good
great
nair
job
dash,
here.
though.
This is a much better than game 1 already.
Absolutely, and good recovery right there from Steffen. But I like that Jakal has been very consistent with his combos, like you said. You know, getting all these, you know, the up air, getting stuff off from the forward air, gets another back air off already, taking 2 stocks off of Steffen. A huge change of pace from Jakal right here, but this is exactly what you want to see if you're Jakal right now. Just getting that huge lead, forcing, you know, Steffen to approach and not really mine for a lot of his materials. But once Steffen gets that chance, he's just going to do it as much as he can.
I'm just going to wait for that TNT to blow up there. Yep, gets rid of all those blocks. And he's got a solid lead here. He doesn't really have to approach. I think he actually saved him with that forward air. I'm going to be real.
Absolutely. I mean, like, I don't think that's the hitbox that Steffen wanted of that forward air. It doesn't matter. He's going to take that stock anyway. But yeah, no, that forward air definitely saved Jakal and allowed Jakal to just chip off a little bit more damage, as right now he has Steffen at a solid percentage to even take the stock just off of one little conversion is all it takes.
Jakal's like conditioning right now is actually really solid. There's just a few moments where Steffen's landing where Jakal wants him to, but then Jakal's just taking a little like too long to respond or react. So it's almost like he's like surprised that Steffen's falling into some of these traps that he's trying to set up here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the idea that, you know, thinking too long about your options, no, and lose that stock early. No matter though, he does have Steffen at kill percent, but right now he is in the middle of both of those walls. Not where you want to be. 47% off stage against Steve. Not where you want to be at. Steffen right now trying to bring this back as much as possible.
Okay, there we go. Hits the nair. And this is a weird setup here because there's a lot of situations where Jakal could close out a stock there, but that stone wall just being in the way. And again, hitting with that minecart, just carrying him away a little bit, allowing him to get more resources together. This could be a tough spot here for Jakal to try and close this out. He's got so much already.
And even though Jakal is trying his best to be patient right now, it doesn't seem like it's working too much because, again, he's playing to Steffen's advantage, just playing patient, allowing him to get so much off. Forces a very awkward recovery from Jakal, but hey, he's back. He's going to try and take the stock as soon as possible.
Wow,
Back throw not going to do it, though.
Even with a little bit of rage, that nair yet. Nope. Okay.
Wow. Just a little love tap to send him off stage, but 1-1 between both of these players.
There was a chance that like that nair almost like didn't even take the stock.
And
that's absolutely ridiculous to even think about. Like I thought he was going to live at 180.
No, it's crazy because I feel like I felt that too, honestly, because it didn't seem like a move that would have killed, but it did the job. Jakal takes that game, and we're going to game 3 with the game of peace right now.
All right, well, I think we're just running it right back. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, well.
This stage does tend to benefit both players because I feel like on a stage like Small Battlefield, like even though it's a smaller space compared to every other stage, Steve still gets a lot off of, you know, just getting like combos in the air and stuff like that, but also the same thing can be said for Wolf, and you're seeing that right now as Jakal again takes a solid lead from the beginning. We're seeing this over and over again. It's like the same tale, but there's always a different ending. It all really depends. Steve is such an unpredictable character despite being pretty predictable.
I mean, honestly, I think this is the best stage in the game, just straight up.
Oh, yeah.
It is so much better than PS2, and PS2 fanatics are insane for playing on that damn stage all this time.
Yeah, I feel like Jakal hasn't gone PS2 really because, you know, you get Diamond pretty early on that stage. if you're Steve, and you get like a lot of really, really good materials pretty early. So stages like Small Battlefield, Town City even, you know, they're pretty good counter picks for Jakal. And, you know, he's pretty comfortable on the stage. Still has Steffen in the corner, even though Steffen made himself quite the cozy home right there. Plank.
All right. You know what? Hey, he'll take that. I mean, now at this point, you should do what you didn't do last game and just kind of stop, like, approaching. Stop being the aggressor. Allow Steffen to make mistakes here. Like, right here.
Yeah.
Great job there. You saw Steffen try to get aggressive, and now you're getting some solid punishes, building up some solid damage.
And it's like, when you have a lead, you really don't have any reason to approach or really try to, like, you know, find it. Well, you can find an opening, of course, but it's just like, if you play back and allow them to make a mistake, you get so much off of it. And you saw that as Jakal has 66%, now 85, thanks to that side B.
Oh! Okay. All right, man.
I love
let
this
it go.
F smash.
Indeed, just kind of let that forward smash rip. I mean, you don't see that a whole lot, but usually when Jakal throws that, it's a pretty good success rate of landing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right now, Jakal getting a little bit extra credit right now. If you can get anything off against Steve, I feel like it's definitely a win. Oh,
yep.
Unfortunate ST.
Yeah, he got super scared there. And I get it, man. Minecart's a really intimidating move to deal with.
It is absolutely, like, it chills me. Like, it sends chills down my spine seeing minecart out. Because it's like, what can you do around it? It's like, it's so difficult to break, and then it just buries you, and it's just, ugh. Minecart.
Yep. But there we go. Right now, we're getting right back to that simple game plan. You know, just kind of wait for Steffen to do something and get some solid punishes. Wait for him to throw out a move and then get your counterattack into play.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, there you go. Like just as you said, as Jakal tries to approach, Steffen just punishes it immediately. So, I mean, even though, like, Steffen is just mining, again, playing patient does seem like the better option here, as you just get so much percent off both players at kill percent, though.
What a call out there. The thing is, it's crazy if you watch that whole set, but you just watch Jakal's camera, like the entire game, like he could see him grimacing from all the mistakes he's making or the combos he's getting caught up into. But as soon as he lands that forward smash, you see the slickest smile go across his face. He knows he stole that.
It's like all the weight has come off his shoulder.
He's trying to look all composed and serious. But if you watch him land that forward smash at the end, and you just look at that face he makes, you know he knows that he did.
Yeah, let's get this recap right here. Oh wait, no, that was the first game. But no, I mean, like, overall, very, very good stuff from Jakal. I feel like as the game progressed, as the set progressed even, it just, his ability to kind of just wait out, be patient, you know, not get too antsy and try to approach and just get a kill like early. Once he gets the kill early, again, like you said, he doesn't really need to approach. All he needs to do is lay back, not let Steffen get too close up, or just try and like punish him for going in, and ultimately Jakal just takes that game pretty well with very good adaptation.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of back and forth, though. I mean, there's a lot of moments where Jakal kind of had that really solid lead, and I felt like he just kept playing. Like, right there was, like, 3 different air dodges that he, like, almost lost a stock on. He did lose a stock on one of them. But, like, he definitely played scared in a lot of moments. I don't know if it's been a long time since he's fought Steffen, or maybe just Steve coming back has got all of Tri-State shook. But yeah, it is definitely a little bit rough there. Right here, ready? Look at this. Look at his face. Look, ready? Yeah. He knows what he did.
Nah, I mean, like, you can call it stolen, you can call it whatever you like, but Jakal just takes that set 2-1 and goes into winners finals, facing our next set that we are going to show up, which will be, drum roll please, no, I'm kidding.
Talking Ben versus Rivers.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I feel like we're going to see another Steve and Diddy Kong. Very interesting combo right there in terms of the matchup. I feel like Diddy Kong does tend to struggle a lot in the Steve matchup, simply because he doesn't really have a lot of tools to destroy block. And when he tries to get in, I feel like Steve just has the ability to punish him and kill him very, very early. Diddy Kong is pretty good.
This guy really made his tag after that, one stupid app. With the talking dog. Is that Talking Ben? Isn't that Talking Ben?
I think that's the exact name of it.
These Zoomers, man, I don't get their tags at all.